Hello everyone, I'm here with a new process video. As you can see, I've got a double page happening here. I have 6x8 layouts, and you notice this big number 2 here. That's because I actually have sections of Dublin Castle that I'm doing. And I've already done where you would see the number 1. I didn't do a process video for it, but it's done because I wanted to break the castle down into 3 parts. So 1 is the grounds. So the layout that has that is just looking outside at the buildings. 2, which will be here, starts the part where it's all about the state apartments. So this is where dignitaries actually lived, like the Lord Protector or Lord Lieutenant of Ireland during those times, where he would stay, personal rooms where they lived, and then if dignitaries visited and there were meetings held and that kind of thing. And then part 3 is actually the Hall of Presidents. So when Ireland passed their new constitution in 1937, I believe it was the next year that they elected their first president. And so everything from 1938 on is featured in that hall. So that's number 3. I'm not sure if I'll do a process video for that or not, but I just wanted to put some context here as to why I'm putting this 2 on there when it seems out of the ordinary maybe. But look at these gorgeous photos that I have here. I love the deep red. Check out that wallpaper. So gorgeous. And then I like it that in this one, they also have these chairs, if I can pick up the photo here, that have this lovely, it's pink, but it's almost a mauve color. So I'm thinking I do want to work in pink here. I have a lot of red elsewhere in this album on other layouts, and so I think I want to work in pink, and that's why I've already selected this card, is because there's some pink up here, plus it has that deeper red, so it just seemed perfect for what I wanted. However, I don't have anything over here, so I still have to work that in, since there's red here on the walls. You can kind of tell they match here. This is the entrance looking in to that section of the apartments. So I think I need pink here. There's a little bit right there in the rug, but that's really all you see on the left-hand side. So I have to find a pink card, and probably some pink embellishments as well. All right, when I went to look through my cards, I realized something. This is actually the back of the card I used on the other layout, but it kind of works. It's got a little blue in it, which I wasn't thinking, but there is a little blue in the carpet there. Some blue tones over here, and then there's this sort of mustardy brown color. Well, that's in a lot of places. It goes with the gold that's happening, it goes with these floors here. So I think I'm actually going to use this. That doesn't mean I still can't add pink to it, but if it's already there, why add more bulk and add something else if this works and the phrase even works? Now I could stamp something with it, I could put a phrase underneath here on a phrase label or sticker or something, but I may leave it as is too. Who knows? We'll see what happens. So the first thing I did here was I attached the 2, and I did the 1 in the same way where I just stapled it on, didn't use any other adhesive because I didn't want it to show through. So that part is done. On that other layout, I layered something kind of next to / under the 1, and I think I want to do that here too. Don't have it picked out yet, but I found some other things while I was looking for that. I have these. These are perfect. They're very fancy, very shiny, just like this room. So I think I'll try to work in some of those, probably gold because of the picture frames and the chandelier and everything. And then on here, I was looking at the pink. I like this one that says breathtaking for these rooms. That's certainly true. So I think I may use that and work that in somewhere too. I decided to use the sticker right there underneath where it says never forget this, so that's cool. I did end up doing something there. And then I think I'm going to take out one of these, one of the gold ones, and put it right here as sort of a little dot next to the word never. Let's see, how do these open? This way. These are from Stampin' Up, by the way. I think I've had these a while, so I don't know if they're still available. They're probably not. These don't tend to stay around for too long. Let's see here. So I can do it maybe right there so it brings attention to the phrase. Yeah, I like that. All right. So that card is probably done. The only other thing I might do there is maybe some splattering in gold, but we'll see how the rest of the layout goes. So I definitely feel that because I've got that there in the opposite corner, I need some stuff here too. So I will probably use at least one. If I want a visual triangle, let me think about this. So I've got there, and if I do one up here, then I need one probably down here. I could maybe put a phrase there and overlap one or something, or even one of these corners. I'm not sure, but I definitely think I'm going to need one on that card. As I've looked more at this card, I think I need to work in a little blue actually, because I have this, you know, a little bit in the carpet, a little bit here. I could add it to this card. And by the way, I could switch these as well. So if it would work better to have blue here and to have a visual triangle to do it that way, I certainly could. This pocket is made for a 4x6, but I'll just put those together either on the back of that photo or on a spare sheet of paper. So doesn't matter how I put them together, it'll end up as a 4x6, and that's fine. So I think what I'm going to do is go in here and grab out my blue travel phrases and see if I can find something in the right shade of blue that has the right sentiment. When I went through my blue phrases, I'm very disappointed to say I didn't find anything that really was a good match. These were probably the closest, and they're not perfect by any means. But I have those, and the phrases are okay. They're not anything spectacular. But what I did find is I went into my labels too, just to see. I found this, and I don't remember why I cut off the end of this. I think I must have had a plan that I was going to hang this off an edge somewhere and cut this and then didn't use it. I don't know. But look at this. That is a pretty close match. And I didn't realize it, but there's almost a slight periwinkle tint to that I didn't pick up on before. But now that I see this, I can totally see it. So anyway, I have that. So I think what I might do is use this down here. I don't know what I will stamp on it, but I can find something. And this little piece, I thought, well, can't I just use that up here and make it look like it's a little tab or something and just put a staple in? I think I can. So I don't know that I'll end up using these three phrases at all, but I will use the tab label thing that I found here. But then I have to attach this, and I have to find something to stamp here. I think I have found the stamp I want to use here. It's going to be a tight fit, but I think I can do it. I have this set. This is an old one from Felicity Jane from 2017. It's called Summer. No idea if you can find it anywhere, but that's where I got it. And I think I'm going to use the one that says Unforgettable. And when I hold it up like this, it definitely fits, and it might even leave me room to staple, which I would like. So I'm going to try that, and I'll just do it in my black ink. And then this is attached, but I don't know if I want to do anything else there. There's definitely room for me to stamp a big phrase or something, because if I journal over here, I don't need two journaling spots, but I'm just not sure what else to put there. So I either need a big stamp, a big embellishment, something, and I'm just not sure what that is right now. I have done my stamping here. There you go. It fit perfectly and left me room for staples, so I did that. I also attached one of the little gold flowery, circly things there. So now I have two down here, so in order to get my triangle, I need one up here. I was thinking maybe I would just overlap it up here, but I think that would look a little strange. So I'm not sure if I should overlap it on the side or just put one like down here opposite to this. Let me grab one here. So if I put one kind of up here, it might not be so bad. I just don't think I want it right in the middle, right under that staple. But I could also just do it down here. I kind of like the idea of that. It's not as spaced out from these as it would be up here, but I'm just not sure that this would look right on the side either way, top. I don't know. I'm gonna mess around with it, and then I'll be back. I decided after all that I didn't mind how it looked up there. So now I have a visual triangle, which is perfect. That's what I wanted. And then I did have this embellishment actually sitting on my desk, and I thought about just filling the space with that, but I'm not sure I like the cork. This is a very stately, very ornate and fancy room, and cork feels a little too casual or something, so I'm not sure that I want to use that. But I don't have anything else. So that means I have to go on the hunt and see what else will fill this space. So I have this sticker book, and I used this in one of my last Dublin layouts too, I think, if I remember right. And for a very different reason and type of sticker that was in there, but they have these more vintagey looking ones, and I kind of dig this old time suitcase, and I thought It's got the dark browns like the floor, and because it is vintage, it certainly works with a lot of the pieces that are in these rooms. So I think I'm going to take that off and see what I think of it there. Not going to totally stick it down yet, because if I hate it, I can put it back. So let's see here. That's what it would look like there. I don't think that's bad, actually. And it would still leave me an option to stamp down here if I wanted, or simply leave it, or I can still do my gold splattering as well. So I am happy with the way this looks, definitely, but I have decided I am going to do a little bit of splattering because I think it just needs a little something. And so I'm going to use this one. I actually don't have a pure gold anymore. My old Heidi Swapp one, the cap on it has stuck so hard, like I need a pliers literally to take it off, and so I'm just kind of avoiding using it. So that one's just sitting over there. This one is a pretty close second to that. It comes out much more gold than what it looks here, I think, and so I will use that one and just hope that it looks okay. I have completed the ink splattering, so here's how it looks on this card. So just a little bit goes a long way, and I think it matches very well. Because it has that nice shimmer to it, I think that helps bring out the gold. And then I did a little bit more on this one, and I'm totally fine with that. I wanted to get just a tiny little bit up here, and I was having trouble. I don't know if you can see it, but that's the teeny tiny little dot that I ended up with right there. I'm going to take it because I don't want to keep adding and then make a mess and not like it, so I'll leave it as is. And with that, I think this one is done. I'll do my journaling off camera, but for the rest of this, I think that's the layout. I don't think I need to add anything here either, so here's another one done for Dublin. Thanks for watching.